I just arrived at the train station in North Canaan, Connecticut, and I'm going to have a visit with Jay Hanlon, who's the owner of the Housatonic Railroad. And to me, he's the trains, planes, and automobile man.
On this episode, Cruisin New England is going to the Berkshires of Western Massachusetts for anything and everything that's got a wheel or motor. Trains, planes, automobiles, tractors, and even a snowcat for grooming ski slopes, and a personal workshop that's bigger than some homes.
I just love machines, and it's very eclectic, and any kind of machine that's noteworthy, I derive a lot of enjoyment from.
We'll be back.
We're ranked in the top 10 nationally and going for number 1.
McMulkin Chevrolet is one of the largest dealers of new and pre-owned Corvettes in the country, with over 50 Corvettes, including the ZR1 in stock and ready for immediate delivery. In the pursuit of your sports car, make it the true American sports car, the Corvette. Or maybe it's the brand new 2010 Camaro. If it's new, pre-owned, or hard to find, McMulkin Chevrolet is your dealer.
Call today and experience why. McMulkin Chevrolet.
The Thompson Auto Group.
Hi, I'm Jim Grundy, president of Grundy Worldwide Collector Car Insurance. We've been in the business of insuring collector cars since 1947, and we've learned that what collectors need is agreed value coverage at incredibly low rates. So for legendary service, superior coverage, all at a substantial savings, call Grundy Worldwide or visit us online.
Intercity Lines Incorporated, America's premier enclosed auto transporter, providing enclosed transport throughout the United States. Call 800-221-3936 or visit us on the web.
Cruisin New England Magazine. Plan your cruise and car show season. Subscribe today at cruisinNewEngland.com or call 508-428-8055.
Imperial Worldwide insulation vinyl siding, copper and seamless aluminum gutters, closet-made shelving systems, and zero-clearance fireplaces. We strive to make the building process easy and fun.
Garage Storage Cabinets of Northern New England offers premier services in custom storage, organizer, and flooring systems for residential and light commercial spaces, specializing in garages, basements, and workrooms. If you are a discriminating person who views your garage or workspace as an extension of your home, you will be absolutely delighted with our products and individualized services. We are a New England family-owned and operated business, so take the next step. To schedule your in-home consultation and pricing, call us today.
Growing up in Watertown as a child, we lived about 200 yards away from railroad track. And beside the railroad track was some manufacturing companies. And on a daily basis, trains would back in there and unload merchandise. And me and a couple of my friends, we used to actually jump the railroad cars. And a lot of times we'd get in trouble. I understand today I'm not going to get in trouble, and we're going to go for a ride on this train, and I can't wait to go.
And we stopped the train for you today.
Thank you very much.
Welcome back. Jay Hanlon is the owner of the Housatonic Railroad, a freight hauler in the Berkshire Mountains in western Massachusetts and Connecticut.
Today, Paul, you'll be operating 2 GP35 locomotives, 2,000 horsepower apiece.
Now, to me, Jay, it looks pretty complicated. You have all these gears here. I see nothing with your feet. You'd think that the brakes would be down by your feet.
All done by hand.
What do we do here?
We select our direction, forward or reverse, with this lever.
Okay.
This is our throttle, which speeds up or slows down the engine. This is the independent brake. It's on now. You go back all the way.
That releases the brake?
Correct.
All right.
And this is the bell.
Now, what are we pulling here? How many tons?
About 1,200 tons.
All right, here we go. First step is?
Select your direction, forward.
Okay, so I'm going to go forward, which is to the right. Now, here.
One notch of
One
throttle.
notch up of throttle.
Nope.
That's 2 notches up.
There you go.
Now we want to release the brake, which is
just gently.
Just gently.
And you'll feel it start to take power.
And then start with the throttle a little more.
And once we start moving.
All right, now I can feel a little something, a little pull. There it goes. Ever since I was a youngster, I've wanted to do this, so it's quite a treat for me. All right, so now we want to let this brake down, right? Throttle
back
forward.
to idle. There you go.
And this over here to idle.
Yep.
So I'm pulling into the train station.
That's
Coming to a
it.
complete stop. So I actually did it.
Next stop, Jay's personal collection. Naturally, one way to get there is by plane. So, what does Jay collect?
Why are you collecting everything instead of just focusing in on automobiles, airplanes, or trains? Why everything?
I think they're all noteworthy on their own accord, and everything has a unique engineering aspect to it, and I've tried to pick things that are unique for some reason.
When we return, we'll take a tour of Jay's favorites.
All right, Jay, this is what I've been waiting for, the Snowcat.
Now what?
There's only one place to go, Modern Auto Body. We'll estimate the damage and assist with the insurance paperwork. Your vehicle's frame is laser checked to ensure exact alignment. Repairs are performed by ICAR and ASC certified technicians using OEM parts. A computerized system analyzes existing paint color and formulates an exact match. Modern's temperature-controlled bake booth then hardens the finish. Upon completion, your vehicle will be in perfect pre-accident condition.
Cruisin New England Productions advertising and sponsorship opportunities. Cruisin New England magazine has been updating auto enthusiasts with event information and special features for over 15 years. Cruisin New England, the Fun Car Show series, includes the Elite Dream Machines at Mohegan Sun, the All Wheels Nationals on Cape Cod, the Super Wheel Showdown on City Hall Plaza, Boston, and the Spooktacular Cruisin Classic. Cruisin New England with Paul Manette on Nesson showcases magnificent collections of automobiles, memorabilia, collectibles, cruise night, and car show segments. For more information, call 508-428-8055.
Vintage Auto Sales, specializing in brass era and classic automobiles from 1910 through the 1940s. Totally and partially restored vehicles, vintage motorcycles, and parts. Check out our website. Coker Tire Company offers vintage tires for collector vehicles from the late 1890s through the mid-1970s. Call today at 1-800-251-6336 or visit online at cokertire.com. BASF, the chemical company, leading supplier of automotive custom paint finishes, featuring 12 new custom colors created by Chip Foose exclusively through BASF. Distributor information at www.basfrefinish.com.
Intercity Lines Incorporated is America's premier enclosed auto transporter with service to all 48 states. Intercities features 53-foot air ride trailers equipped with lift gates for level loading of all vehicles. Intercity's drivers are the most experienced in the auto transport business and treat each car as if it was their own. Intercity provides transport services for car owners, auto manufacturers, dealers, museums, auto auctions, concours, and racing events. Call us toll-free or visit our website. We're back at the home of Jay Hamlin, owner of the Housatonic Railroad and car collector.
Jay, you wanted an everyday driver, and you came up with this beautiful 1940 Ford pickup truck.
Yeah, I've always loved 40 Fords, and I've always loved pickups. And I just think it's a real sharp-looking car. It's nothing really special. It's a stock 100 horsepower flathead, 3-speed manual transmission, has a little bit of a nice interior in it, and it's just a real pretty looking car.
Yeah, the only thing really that's not stock here is the paint, which is a little bit brighter than the original red that they did in 1940. But other than that, it's a beautiful truck.
A French Citroën CV sedan, always known for its distinct look, has been built for nearly 100 years.
I love the styling on it. It's very unusual. Kind of got a Volkswagen-y look to it, you know, and then with maybe an addition on the back of it. You have a beautiful interior. Look at these windows. The windows are awesome. You got a split window. And what about the interior? Is it all original?
Pretty much. Pretty much. It does have seat covers on it. But other than that, it's stock.
Now up front, you have something that's really unusual, the headlights.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the headlights.
It has a really light suspension, so as you carry 1, 2, 3, or 4 people in the car, you have a knob that you turn that adjusts your headlight attitude. So you put 4 guys in the car, you got to crank the headlights up. You have 1 guy, you got to crank them down.
Now here on the back you have a rack. What is this rack?
That's your luggage rack for your suitcase. You have also a convertible top, but the sides of the car are rigid and the top just folds back like an accordion.
Or does it go behind the back seat?
No, just stays
Right
on the
outside.
back.
Wow.
Yeah.
Jay, you told me about your 2 Trabants. Now, first of all, I've never heard of a Trabant, so maybe you might tell me a little bit about it.
They were built in East Germany when it was communist, and it was kind of the car of the common people. And it's made primarily out of plastic. There are some metal parts, the A-pillars. On this particular one, the hood is metal, but all the fenders and everything are just plastic. So it was inexpensive, and it was very fuel efficient, and they used to be all over Eastern Europe.
So although we don't know the exact year of these cars, we know they're from the early 1960s.
Well, this one is actually in the 80s, and the other one we're going to look at is early 60s.
And to me, this looks newer, not because it has a bit of a restoration to it, but the styling almost looks newer than the styling on this newer vehicle. Can we have a look at what's under the hood on this one?
Sure.
I've never seen this motor before, so I'd like to have a look. Now you talk about small. Tell me about the motor itself.
It's 600 cc, 2-cylinder, 2-stroke. Snowmobile engines are bigger today than this. Fuel tank is right underneath the hood. It's a 4-speed manual transmission, and it's about as simple and basic as a car can get.
But this is good fuel efficiency here.
It's about 50, 60 miles a gallon.
Now, what are the shortcomings?
Well, they're a disposal problem. If they burn, they're plastic, so there's really nothing left. If you can't landfill them or anything. So in Europe, they've had trouble getting rid of them.
And now they don't make them anymore.
They're gone. But they've become highly collectible in Europe because there's so few left now.
When we come back, we'll take a look at Jay's ambitious classic car project, restoring a rare 1929 Plymouth Hot Rod.
Welcome to the Town Fair Tire Recognition Award Series. Each week we're going to be giving away an award to recognize a classic car owner throughout New England. I'm here with Jim Giuliano. He's the Vice President of Marketing and Advertising for Town Fair Tire.
Paul, Town Fair Tire is a proud sponsor of the Recognition Award Series. At the end of the series, we're going to have a Town Fair Tire Choice Award winner for the $500 gift certificate.
It's going to be very exciting. Jim, I want to reintroduce you to Chris Redmond. He owns this 2002 Saturn.
Hey Chris, how are you?
I'm good, how are you?
Tell us a little bit about your car.
It's a 2002 Saturn SC2, fully customized with a full tribal custom House of Colors paint job, all white and persimmon pearl.
Well, it's a great looking car. On behalf of Town Fair Tire and Cruisin New England, the magazine, I'd like to present you with this award and a gift certificate from Town Fair Tire.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Get to Town Fair Tire. You always get free mounting, free flat repair, free tire rotation, free snow tire changeover. Drive with confidence. Nobody beats Town Fair Tire. Nobody. Town Fair Tire.